Well, Craig, thanks for joining us here on Blues TV. Some interesting news. You're becoming first team coach. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's a good challenge. I think it I think it's a privilege to be at such a great club, to finish playing at such a great club and go on to the coaching staff.
So just to clarify, at the end of the season, then it means you'll no longer play. You'll retire from playing.
Yeah. I don't like the word retiring, Tats, to be honest. I like the word I'm starting a new chapter. I've had a great career. I've enjoyed every single second of my career. Lots of ups and downs, and now I think it's time. I've been given an opportunity to join the coaching staff at Birmingham City, and I love it.
You seem really enthused about it as well. I think you're seeing good things ahead.
Yeah, definitely. You can see the differences from last season. The way we as a club wanna be, wanna play. The way we're training, and bringing the young players through as well is brilliant for the club, and yeah, it's very exciting.
We know you've been in this sort of dual role this season, player coach. How have you found it then? Being on the other side of the white line, so to speak.
Yeah, I've learned a lot, to be honest. You learn, obviously, when you're a player, you're a lot more selfish, getting yourself right, wanting to play every single game, and when you become a coach, you start to think about everybody, the whole team, the club, everything, and it's good for me to give some of that experience back I've had of other managers and other players, and to help our players succeed.
Does it help as well that you've got such a link with the club, obviously being a local lad supporting the team, that you've seen us go through the good times, the bad times?
Yeah, definitely. I've been here through the good times, and the not so good times, and obviously playing for the club in the Premier League, winning Carling Cups, and doing well in the Premier League, also getting relegated. But now we get that buzz back. I think the fans are starting to see that buzz again. All them great times that we had a few years ago, I think the fans are starting to enjoy it again. They can see what we're working on, and it's all credit to the owners and the board and the staff we've got here. The players are brought into it, and honestly, it's exciting for the future.
What kind of coach are you then? How would you describe yourself when you're out there on the training fields?
Yeah, listen, I like to try and help everybody. And as I said earlier, from the experience I've had for the other managers and other players, I've been lucky to work with some top players and top managers, and the advice you get from them as a player, it's nice to give that back. So you're more of an all-round coach, where you can help the strikers' movement, the midfielders passing, the shooting, the defensive movements, and it's good, because I think they listen as well, which I think is important. And so yeah, it's if I'm here for any advice, if any of the lads want to ask me anything, I'm here.
And as a coaching group, you were sort of all tasked with implementing a different style of play this season as well, more attacking. Has that changed so far? Probably come about quicker than maybe you all expected?
Yeah, definitely. It's like I said at the start of the season in an interview. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time, and in that short space of time, I think we've made big steps. We're not there yet. But I think the fans, the players, can see the effort that we've put in as coaches, on the field. We've got a great team. Obviously, Pep's been brilliant. Xavi, Paco, with a lot of experience, and I think together with Flavs and all the other academy coaches, 23s coaches, everyone's working together and pulling in that direction that we wanna get to as a club, and I think it's really, really important.
And you've spoken in the past very passionately about changing this whole mindset around Blues, around the club, being positive, believing in the process, believing in ourselves, and aiming high. I mean, that's still very important to you, I guess.
Yeah, look, when my mindset when I left this club, 2011, 2012, at the end of that season, we just won a Carling Cup, we got relegated. I knew what we was. I've been a fan, I've been a player here in the Premier League, we've won cups, and the club was on the high then. It was unbelievable. The fans were brilliant, and since we've been relegated, it's been like a massive like a drop in confidence, if you like. We've got new owners now, very very good owners that wanna get them days back. We've got staff, we've got players now that are buying into it, and I think that's important. And that's where my mindset is. I'm a positive person, and I know we can get. I know we've been there, and there's nothing stopping us from getting them days back, which we can do and we will do, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time, and we're finding it and we're getting there.
On to playing matters, the sort of midfield options available this season. You found it tough yourself to get into the team. Just one appearance so far.
Yeah. At the start, it was when the club asked me to if I wanted to be a player coach. I was taken back, to be honest. It was a privilege to be asked that question. People are saying to me, "Yeah, you're only 32 at the time. You've got probably 3, 4, 5 years of still playing." Look, I left this club once before, and the career I've had, everyone dreams about being a professional footballer. I was lucky enough to have 12 and a half unbelievable years in the Premier League. I always wanted to come back to this club and finish my playing contract at this club, and then go on to coaching. I've been given the opportunity. This is my club. I love this club, and I want to stay here. And that's why it was an easy decision for me to basically call it a day on playing at 33 and concentrate on coaching. And I'm absolutely over the moon. I've been given that opportunity.
Just finally then, let me fast forward you to May the 2nd, final game of the season at St Andrews. You're going to miss playing, surely a little 5-minute cameo at the end of the match.
That's you know me, mate. That's I'm done. Once I've made a decision, it's been, as I said, I've enjoyed every single second, and it's time now to pass the torch on to all the other players at the club, the younger players that deserve it, because they're working so hard in training. They work so hard every single day, listening, doing, and it's a privilege for me now to sit back and watch them and be entertained.
Guys, thanks very much for your time and all the very best of luck in the new position.
Top man, touch. Cheers, mate.